Alright guys, so can you guess where I'm at today? I am in the middle of sunny, bright, and wonderful California. Okay, so maybe minus the sunny part, right Heidi?
Yes.
Alright guys, so I'm gonna just talk about when things go really wrong. So I came back from Alaska, we went to Portland, but unfortunately Portland didn't like us so much. We ended up dealing with a super angry hotel staff at this one hotel we went to. Yikes. And we ended up filming, and here's something crazy that happened. Totally wasn't anybody's fault. Our audio unit that we normally use, somehow it recorded the data, but then deleted the data. And we lost the entire night's work. Like, we started filming at 6 p.m. at night. We were finished up at like 3 a.m. in the morning. We were doing this for 2 nights in a row and we lost it. And so we had to go back and start all over again. Oh, this is something that I've seen with people who are super successful, who are really amazing entrepreneurs, who are really excellent, that are really high achievers. They bounce back fast. And when people are like, maybe you shouldn't be doing this right now, they look at all that stuff and they're like, screw it, man. This is what I'm here for. This is what I do. And if there's a setback, we just knock it out. And that's what we did. We actually ended up with a better product than we had originally, because we could go back and fix like some mistakes and get better lighting. And we came back and we can make it fantastic. When I first started working with Wayne was how fast he bounced back up. I remember when everything went down with Keller Williams, he ended up not having a job anymore. Everything's going wrong, and I remember watching him bounce back faster than anyone I've ever seen. He was like, screw it. Yeah, dude! Come on! That's it! Vlogging people. And we're off to see one of our people, Miss Mahogany Rhodes. All right, guys, so we just had a really good talk. That was a fun talk.
Hey, it was kind of groovy. LA, what can I say?
You've had a lot of different careers in your life. Now, I know a lot of people sometimes consider that to be a failure. Some people consider that to be like, you know, they kind of feel like it's aimless. In that you were saying like, you kind of feel like each piece snapped into like another goal in your life. Talk to me about that.
Probably the one thing that's been consistent, I somehow got fortunate enough to find stuff I loved and made a career of it. Like first it was the bodybuilding, when there was no such thing. And I got to play in a gym every day.
Okay, so what was the first one? It was bodybuilding?
Bodybuilding.
And then what was the second one?
Real estate. Oh, well, now I'm in the travel industry. Because I love planes and going on them. Planes, trains, and automobiles. Yep. Because you guys are going to be seeing her soon. By the time this actually comes out, she'll probably already have stuff out, which is going to be fun. So what's the best advice that you would give to people who are constantly feeling like they're changing jobs or they're going in between different things? Taking a job just to get by, it's not going to last long. You're going to be miserable. But if the whole notion of you're changing careers or trying something else because it speaks to your heart, you do it. You do it. and keep your own counsel, because it seems like the world is not set up where people say, yeah, go ahead and do what you feel. Sometimes out of love, people say, don't do that, or it's better to be safe, right? But if you have a dream or you at least want to try something, you just do it and tell people about it afterwards.
So what do you think about this? People who would say, like, you know, in a multitude of counsel, there's wisdom.
There's some truth to that. It's about when counsel is invited in the conversation. Is the difference.
The right counsel invited into the right conversation.
At the right time. At the right time. Because you know what, ultimately, you know what, because here's the thing.
Some of y'all need to listen.
If you have like 10 wise men or women at a table, but something that fits, a dream is deep in your heart, the person whose opinion matters the most is yours. Because I'll tell you this, I've not been successful every time. I've fallen more than I've been able to say, yeah, it's a win. But when it was a decision I made, I could own it and could accept what happened. If I took somebody's advice and it didn't work out for me, then I'm like, oh. So I just own the choices.
We're gonna keep you.
That's good. I like groovy people. I want to be kept.
All right, guys, so today we are here at Redondo Beach with the wonderful Miss
Marissa Morgan.
And why is she important? Because she's cool, and that's just kind of how that works. I know you've been on Fuller House.
Hi, you must be Dakota.
I'm Dakota.
You've been on Ray Donovan.
I need a night on the town, girl. Don't we all? Absolutely stunning.
Just go with the little black dress. You've got one. It's perfect.
It's you.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Marissa.
I have been working on my stand-up comedy. I've done some movies, some films. I have a strong theater background, but I'm out here in Los Angeles making things happen. Right now I'm producing a pilot for pilot season, so that's exciting.
How do you deal with the consistent pursuit of failure?
For me, it is sensitizing and remembering what it feels like when you get the call or that you are hired. It's remembering how good that feeling is and letting that feeling be what drives you through all the no's or the door closing or the rejection.
Have you ever noticed that your nose wiggles up and down as you talk?
Oh, does it? Does
Yes.
mine?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm going to interview you without saying a word. You are going to read my expressions, read my eyes. I want you to answer the question that you think I'm asking.
So don't say the question that I think you're, just answer.
Just answer.
Okay. I pooped in my pants one time, okay? One time I pooped in my pants. In a car. Yes, I was in a car. I was in a car and I pooped in my pants.
That was what was her favorite role of all time?
Yes. I've done laser hair removal and yes, it's painful.
That was what was your saddest moment in the world?
Laser hair removal. Kind of same. I have no children. I went to see a fertility doctor and they said, at your age, Marissa, we would love to see you have 8 eggs on each ovary. And they looked, she said, oh my God, this is amazing. And I'm like, what? She's like, you have 14 eggs on one ovary and 11 on the other. I'm like, girl, I got eggs for days, okay? So no kids, but I'm
Hashtag eggs for days.
hashtag eggs for days. So it's an option in my life. Why do you look so serious? This is what I'm getting, people. Past.
All right.
We're gonna have the best blooper reel.
No.
The weirdest audition I've ever had. I don't know. But was that the right question? Ah! Nice.
All right, guys, and that is going to be the end of this episode in LA. Until you see us next time, like us on Facebook, love us in person when you see us, and subscribe to us on YouTube. Why? Marissa's going to tell you why.
Because you can get a discount code for your first time anal bleach at Glitter. Some exclusions may apply.
Bye.